Ever found yourself overwhelmed by stress and anxiety? You're not alone. In the bustling rhythm of our modern society, stress and anxiety have woven themselves into the fabric of our everyday lives. It's a reality that over 32% of adults in the United States have reported experiencing symptoms of anxiety or depression. That's nearly 1 in 3 people. But what exactly are stress and anxiety? Well, stress is a normal response to pressure or threats. It's like your body's alarm system, keeping you alert and ready to take on challenges. Anxiety, on the other hand, is a feeling of unease, such as worry or fear, that can be mild or severe. Both can be beneficial in small doses, but when they become chronic, they can lead to serious health complications. Chronic stress and ongoing anxiety can act as silent saboteurs, leading to health conditions like heart disease, anxiety disorders, and even depression. Not to mention, they can also cause physical symptoms like sleeping problems, changes in appetite, and even sweating. Yikes! Talk about breaking a sweat over stress. But it's not just our health that takes a hit. Stress can be caused by various factors, including work, money matters, and relationships. Ever felt that Sunday night dread thinking about the work week ahead? Or that tightening in your chest when bills start piling up? That's stress, making its unwelcome appearance. While it may seem like stress and anxiety are inescapable parts of life, the good news is they're not. There are effective strategies to manage and reduce stress. And no, you don't have to move to a secluded cabin in the woods to find peace. These are practical, everyday tips that can be woven into your routine, helping you reclaim your calm. So are you ready to kick stress and anxiety to the curb? Ready to learn how to navigate life's pressures with a bit more ease? Then stick around, because we're about to embark on a journey to a less stressful, more joyful life. But don't worry, there are effective strategies to manage and reduce stress. Ready to learn? Tip number 1, move your body. Regular exercise isn't just for bodybuilders or marathon runners, it's a stress-busting strategy for everyone. Healthline suggests that a regular dose of physical activity can significantly improve symptoms of anxiety and depression. Think of it like this. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins. These are the brain's feel-good neurotransmitters. It's like nature's own antidepressant. And the great news is, you don't have to run a marathon or lift heavy weights to reap these benefits. A brisk walk, a quick swim, or even a dance-off in your living room can do the trick. So, whether you're a fan of Zumba, a yogi, or a cycling enthusiast, remember that every bit of movement counts. The key is consistency, so lace up those sneakers and get moving. Next up, let's talk about food. The fuel you give your body can have a significant impact on how you handle stress. Eating a healthy diet is not just about maintaining a good physique, it's about enhancing your mood, boosting your energy, and yes, reducing stress. When we're under stress, we might reach for comfort foods, often high in sugar and fat, but these quick fixes can leave us feeling worse in the long run. Instead, opt for nutrient-dense whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can boost your mood and provide sustained energy. And let's not forget the importance of minimizing processed foods. They might be convenient, but they're often loaded with unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, which can lead to feelings of lethargy and increased stress levels. Think of it this way. If your body was a car, would you fuel it with low-grade gasoline? Of course not. So why do the same with your diet? Incorporating a healthy diet into your daily routine might take some time and effort, but the benefits are worth it. You'll not only feel better physically, but you'll be better equipped to handle the stresses of life. And that's a tasty prospect. Remember, you are what you eat. Now, about that smartphone addiction, have you ever noticed how time just seems to disappear when you're scrolling through social media, watching videos, or playing games? Well, excessive screen time is not just a time thief, it's also a stress amplifier. According to Healthline, spending too much time on our devices can increase our stress levels. It's easy to get sucked into the digital world and forget about the world around us. This can lead to feelings of isolation and anxiety, not to mention the physical discomfort from staring at a screen for too long. So, how about we reclaim some of that lost time and reduce our stress at the same time? It's simpler than you might think. Start by setting some boundaries for your screen time. Maybe designate certain hours as no screen time, or decide to put your phone away at least an hour before bedtime. There are also plenty of apps that can help you track and limit your screen time if you need a little extra help. Remember, the goal is not to completely eliminate screen time, but to create a healthier balance. The less time we spend in the digital world, the more time we have to engage in stress-relieving activities like exercise, connecting with loved ones, or simply enjoying a moment of quiet. So, give your eyes a break and put down the phone. Tip 4. Take care of yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't have time for a spa day. But self-care isn't about lavish treatments and decadent treats. It's about ensuring your own physical and emotional well-being. And it doesn't require a lot of time or money. For instance, you could introduce relaxing scents into your environment. Lavender, rose, and sandalwood are known for their calming properties. Or you could start a journal. Writing about your day or jotting down your thoughts can be a therapeutic exercise, offering a safe space to express feelings and declutter your mind. And here's a big one. Consider reducing your caffeine intake. I get it, coffee is life. But too much caffeine can increase anxiety levels. So maybe switch that 4th cup of joe for a refreshing glass of water or a soothing herbal tea. Remember, self-care isn't just about pampering yourself. It's about creating a lifestyle that allows you to be your best self. And this, folks, is a crucial step in managing stress and anxiety. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's essential. And our 5th tip is all about connections. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook the importance of maintaining our social connections. But just as we need food and water to survive, we also need that sense of belonging and community. According to the Mayo Clinic, keeping up with our social networks can help alleviate stress. It's about more than just catching up on the latest gossip or sharing a laugh, although both can certainly brighten your day. It's about reminding ourselves that we're not alone, that we have a support system we can lean on when times get tough. It's about sharing experiences, offering a listening ear, and lending a helping hand. It's about connection, and connection is a powerful stress reliever. So reach out to a friend. It might just make your day. Tip 6. Learn to say no. Now, this might sound simple, but trust me, it's easier said than done. Setting boundaries is a crucial part of stress management. Imagine your time and energy as a pie. The more slices you give away to unnecessary responsibilities, the less you have for yourself. And let's be honest, who wants a pie with no slices left? Setting boundaries doesn't mean you're being selfish or unkind. It's about recognizing your limits and respecting your own needs. It's like setting the rules for a game. If you don't set the rules, you'll end up playing a game you don't understand. And that's just frustrating. Boundaries can be set in various areas of your life, from work to relationships. It might be declining that extra project at work when you're already swamped, or saying no to that social gathering when you're feeling drained. But remember, setting boundaries is not about pleasing everyone. It's about preserving your mental and emotional health. So next time you're faced with an unnecessary responsibility, take a deep breath, channel your inner power, and say that magical word, no. And here's an important reminder. It's okay to prioritize your own well-being. After all, you can't pour from an empty cup. So keep your cup full, my friends. Next up, let's get mindful. When life gets busy and the mind is on overdrive, mindfulness can be your best friend. It's like a pause button for the brain, allowing you to break free from the cycle of stress and anxiety. Mindfulness is a simple practice that involves focusing on the present moment. It's about being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and the world around you. It's like tuning into a different frequency, one that is calm and serene. One of the best ways to practice mindfulness is through meditation. Just a few minutes a day can have a profound impact on your mental health. It's like giving your mind a mini vacation. You don't need to be a Zen master to meditate. Just find a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Yoga is another great mindfulness practice. It combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation. It's like a workout for your mind and body. Plus, it's a great way to stretch those muscles after a long day at work or school. Remember, mindfulness is not about emptying your mind or achieving a state of eternal bliss. It's about being fully present and engaged in the here and now. So take a deep breath and live in the moment. Tip 8. Catch those Z's. When it comes to managing stress, never underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. You see, sleep is when your body and mind get to hit the reset button. Your brain uses this time to sort through the day's events, and your body works on repairing tissue and boosting your immune system. Not getting enough of it can leave you feeling foggy, irritable, and yes, stressed. Think of it as leaving your phone unplugged overnight. You wouldn't expect it to perform well the next day, would you? Well, the same applies to your body. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Establish a regular sleep schedule and create a restful environment. That could mean turning off electronics an hour before bed or indulging in a calming pre-sleep routine like reading a book or taking a warm bath. Remember, a well-rested mind is a happier mind. Tip 9. Put pen to paper. Now this might sound old school in our digital world, but writing is a powerful tool when it comes to stress relief. Think of it as a personal release valve. When stress and anxiety build up, they need somewhere to go, and the blank page is a perfect place for them. It's a safe space where you can express your thoughts, feelings, and concerns without judgment. You could journal about your day, or if you're feeling overwhelmed by tasks or commitments, try making a to-do list. There's something satisfying about putting your worries down in black and white, and even more so when you get to cross items off that list. Writing helps to clear your mind and gives you a sense of control over your own narrative. It's like having a private conversation with yourself, where you're both the speaker and the listener. It allows you to reflect, gain perspective, and even discover solutions to problems you've been mulling over. So grab a pen and let it all out. You might be surprised at the relief it brings. And finally, tip 10. Don't be afraid to seek help. It's essential to understand that everyone, at some point, may need a little extra support to manage stress and anxiety. There's no shame in it, and it's a sign of strength to acknowledge when you're overwhelmed. The Anxiety and Depression Association of America, or ADAA, strongly encourages seeking assistance if anxiety starts to interfere with your daily life. This could be a counselor, a therapist, or even a trusted doctor. They can provide you with strategies and techniques to better manage your stress levels and improve your overall mental well-being. And don't forget, there are also numerous online resources and hotlines available offering help around the clock. So if you're feeling like your stress and anxiety are becoming too much to handle, reach out. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. And there you have it, 10 tips to help reduce stress and anxiety. We've journeyed together through a variety of strategies, from the energizing power of regular exercise to the therapeutic effect of penning down your thoughts. We've delved into the nutritional aspect, highlighting the importance of a healthy diet, and touched upon the necessity of limiting our screen time in this digital age. We've also explored the significance of self-care because, let's face it, you can't pour from an empty cup. We've underscored the value of maintaining social connections because, as humans, we thrive on interaction and companionship. We've emphasized setting boundaries because saying no can sometimes be the most empowering thing you do for yourself. We've journeyed through the calming practice of mindfulness, the rejuvenating power of a good night's sleep, and ended with the crucial advice to seek professional help when needed. Because it's okay not to be okay, and seeking help is never a sign of weakness. But remember, these tips are not a one-size-fits-all solution. We are all unique in our experiences and responses to stress and anxiety. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. The key is to experiment, discover, and implement what works best for you. Implementing these strategies into your daily life can lead to significant improvements in your mental well-being. It's about making small, gradual changes that add up to create a big impact. So, start today, one step at a time, one day at a time. Remember, managing stress is all about finding what works best for you. Give these tips a try and see how they can transform your life.